Hey, this is Chris. How you doing? No sun today, so it should make for a better quality video without sun all over me. I've got a book review for you. I've just finished reading the memoirs of William T. Sherman, United States General during the Civil War, famous in the North, somewhat infamous in the South, without real good reason, as far as I'm concerned, but that's just my opinion. I just wanted to hit the highlights of it. I've started this video like 5 times, and each time it's ended up being like 20 minutes long. I know you don't want to sit here and listen to me for 20 minutes. So I will do 2 other probably supplemental videos, because there's two things in the life of Grant I thought were important that deserve a little bit deep. Sherman, did I say Grant? Sherman, that I thought were more important, and they deserve their own videos. And so basically the book is autobiography. Man, I can't see. I just finished working and I'm tired. Autobiographical account of his life from his time in California, which was in the 1840s through the end of the Civil War. And so that's what it does. It covers the highlights when California wasn't even a state yet. I don't think it was. I think it was on the verge of becoming a state. And it tells about his experiences there. It's very fascinating. I didn't know anything about California history until I read his book, and so it is really fascinating. But then we get to what we really want to read about, is his experiences during the Civil War, and so it covers everything he did basically. The highlights being the Vicksburg campaign, Battle for Chattanooga, where he played an integral role. The march through Georgia to Atlanta to capture Atlanta. His march without any kind of supply line from Atlanta to Savannah, and then he spent a short time there. And then his final march up through the Carolinas, first to Columbia, and then he came through Fayetteville. I didn't know that before. And then through the Smithfield area, which included the last 2 major battles of the Civil War, really. Well, I don't know. Maybe it might have been, or they might have been really close to Appomattox. I'd have to relook up the dates again. But his last 2 major, Aversboro and Bentonville. And then finally his negotiation with Johnston and the surrender of the Confederate forces, and then his travel back to Washington to review the troops, his troops, to be welcomed back to Washington, and then by President Johnson and his cabinet, and then to be able to watch his troops as they walked by. And the pride in his voice is so evident, or in his writing. Well, it's in his voice. That he had of his army. He always treated his army incredibly well. I mean, he was tough, but he was incredibly fair, and treated them well, and they responded by probably being the single greatest army possibly that the world has seen. I don't know that, but I could say that. It's just my opinion, right? 60,000 men, willing to go anywhere, willing to do anything. And then finally, his final letter to his troops, where he goes home. And then there is a last section where he just talks about, just kind of like what did we learn from all this? Kind of, recollection. What did the Army do right? What did the Army do wrong? What could we do to improve the Army? Had a few paragraphs on what the effect of that repeating rifles might have on future warfare. Sherman was just one of those exceptional generals. He had Grant's full confidence. He had Lincoln's full confidence, and he never let them down. I mean, there were times when he might have not done things quite as hard just plain was a born soldier. And the Civil War was, you know, a place where, you know, if you knew what you were doing, sooner or later you rose to the top, because those who didn't know what they were doing got killed, because they were fighting too. The generals got killed a lot in the Civil War on both sides, and so that made plenty of room for advancement. So anyway, that's my shortened summary of the book. It is well written. It's not boring, and he sticks to just telling what he saw and what he did and what his troops did, and not very much on what he thought about things. You know, a few things here and there, but not much. It's pretty much a fact-based thing. All right. So if you have any questions or comments, it is about a 600-page book. Actually, the book it's actually 2 books, and I can't remember where the division is. I think the division is right before the Civil War, but it might be. I don't know. I can't remember. I've been reading it it took me 6 months altogether to read it. All right. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the section below. Like and subscribe. I think now that I've read Grant's and Sherman's autobiography, I think I will give a Southern general a try and probably read Joseph Johnston's got a book, a similar kind of book to Sherman's, and so I think I'm going to read that. It'd be nice, it'd be interesting to hear the other side of things, I think. So, you know, it's always good to know both sides. All right, we'll see you on the next video.